How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of RimWorld, episode 3. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series. If you guys have, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe on the series, as it really does help out the channel a lot. Helps the videos get out there and stuff. Other than that, in the last episode, we kind of started planning out some things for the eventual base, or, well, colony, I guess. And so we talked about bedroom sizes and some stuff. And so in between episodes, I went ahead and kind of pre-planned out where we're going to put some things. Eventually, this is also going to be turned into bedrooms. And so for a total, we'll have about 20 really nice bedrooms here. And then we'll put some smaller, just kind of more generic bedrooms down here. But 20 will be plenty. Honestly, I don't see the colony growing past maybe 30 max. So this is plenty of space for our bedrooms. And of course, remember, some of them are going to hook up. So we might not even end up needing as many bedrooms. So we do have planned out bedrooms. Let's go ahead and pause. Remember, in the last episode, we did get this guy up here who was going to raid us. So let's go ahead and kind of watch where he goes. So what they do with the raids is they kind of stand around. Right now it's just one guy, but eventually there might be multiple, say 10, 20. They're gonna kind of wait, right? They're preparing. You know, they're kind of hyping themselves up, about to go into battle. And so it also gives you a chance to kind of prepare as well. So what's going to happen is, so he's going to kind of just wander around in this little area up here, and then eventually we'll get a event. Well, not really an event, but a notification that, hey, the raid's starting, and it should tell us here shortly. All our pops are inside. Yep. Oh, well, no, squirrel made throw it away. Never mind. I was going to say, it should either down here on the right or up here at the top. I can't quite remember where it's going to show up, but one of them is going to show up. It's going to be like, the raid is starting, and we're going to have to be like, oh no, we're going to have to prepare our defenses, but I'm pretty sure this guy's going to run in here and die by the bugs, so I'm not really worried. Yep, so it's going to show up here. It's going to say, oh, hey, a fight's starting, but we're going to also see, hey, he died, which sucks, because 90% of the time, the first guy who raids you is going to go down like this, and so when they go down, he can actually be captured. He doesn't have great stats, actually. Yeah, I'm actually okay with this. His melee is pretty high. He has a passion for mining, but it's low. Plants, it's again passion but low. Artistic, it's passion but low. Actually, burning passion. Stat-wise, he's not great. He's pretty much the only thing going for him is the melee. Although he will grow the other stats that have these passions on him, but he's also incapable of a few things. He's incapable of firefighting, which isn't great. He's incapable of research, which, it's okay. We have other people who can research. But he's incapable of caring, which, again, it's not bad, but it's not great. So really, the only thing he has going for him is the melee. So I'm okay that we're not going to be getting him. He also has some smoke leaf up here. Some of them dergs, which we don't really want any of our people to get their hands on. So this guy up here, our mega spider, is actually kind of a good defense mechanism. So I'm okay that we're losing this guy, because we're not going to go up here and rescue him. We'll lose one of our guys if we try to rescue him, because these bugs, we can't take them on right now. We could try, but we don't really have the equipment to deal with them right now. So I'm okay with leaving Racky? I think Reiki. So he's going to, of course, go out and bleed. Anyway, so in between episodes, I went ahead and kind of planned out our big sort of dormitories over here for where all the bedrooms will be. And so we did queue up some mining. Also queued up for them to block this area as well. So they'll mine through this, and then they'll start mining some things up and around here. Let's go ahead and actually put some structure. Let's go something like this, something like that, something like that. And something like that, just to kind of wall in those bedrooms as we go through and mine them out. Now, one of the other things I do want to take note of and kind of begin planning out is we need to figure out where we're going to put some production. Now, we could put production here, because we already are occupying it, but I do want to turn it into bedrooms. So let's kind of plan out a production area. I think let's plan out a production area over here to the left, because it's going to be pretty centralized, I think, still. So let's actually kind of plan that out then. So let's go plan. This is going to be a room that I give a 3 entrance to. Normally I don't really do that. It's kind of interesting. So let's go, what, 13 by 13? And then we can put 1 pillar in the middle, and that should be plenty for support. I forget what the overhead support is needed, but that should be plenty. And then for our storage, let's do just an equally big 13 by 13. And again, we can put a pillar in the middle for support. We can actually just go ahead and remove the middle, just so we kind of know. And then that should be plenty. Very big workshop, very big storage. That should be plenty for us. Okay. So, because most of this is actually already mined out for us, we don't really have to do a whole lot. We can actually go like this, go like this, go like that, right? We can also do the same thing here as well. Just do something like that. Let's go ahead and cancel this middle pillar. Alright, we'll mine it. We'll replace it. Hopefully we remember before it collapses. I forget what the collapsing rating is. I haven't done a mountain base in a while. Let's go to wall all that in. Let's go to wall this in. That's okay that the will eventually be inside. Hit trap. How did you hit a trap, good sir? We don't technically have a medical bed. Let's go ahead and just go ahead and convert your own bed into a medical bed. You technically have a bed, good sir. Chef, yeah. Chef, you should be bringing, yeah, I was gonna say to that. Let's go ahead and build furniture. We are gonna need to plan out a hospital, though. Let's just get a second bed going here, and then we'll just have one medical bed. Medical bed is just a dedicated place for me to get treatment and stuff. The hospital, I think we'll put somewhere here, kind of more centralized, because the cafeteria is going to be kind of centralized as well. And then I think we do need to plan out where we want to put a jail. I think we'll put a jail up here, just for kind of baddies who raiders basically, and we can put them in prison and eventually convert them. But I don't want them anywhere near the workshop in case they break out. I don't want them to eventually be able to break in here and grab our stuff. So that's why I usually put my jail on the opposite side of my compound, just so that way it forces any prisoners to have to break through a lot of doors, some security, break into the main base, break past a bunch of colonists, and then eventually get to wherever my weapons and stuff are stored. Let's see, a wild man wanders in. He's called Shoys. Oh, he lives in... We can tame him! Is he a young boy? No, he's a man. He's 26. We can tame this man! What are his stats? His stats are actually not bad. Animal War Call. Interesting. He's psychically dull. He does have chemical fascination, which could be a problem, but... shooting and melee aren't bad, but construction, ooh, and a burning passion. And a burning passion for animals. He's not bad stat-wise, and he'll actually stay on the map for a while, so he won't go anywhere unless he dies. So we don't have to immediately drop everything and try to get him. But it is good to know, though, that we do have a decent colonist. Capturing him, though, will require a little bit of skill. Because, again, we have to tame him like an animal. Because, you know, he was raised by wolves, stuff like that. So, let's go ahead and take a look at... We do have quite a few things now queued up for the base. Let's go ahead and plan a hospital. A hospital you can do many different ways. You can either do single rooms. You can do a big room like this. What I tend to do is I'll do kind of just smaller, like 3x3s. Kind of something like this. And then kind of like ICU style. But you can of course do bigger rooms. I think for this we'll just do a bigger like ICU type thing. Maybe something like that. That should be plenty, right? 7x13. We'll just do that, and then we'll of course put beds like here, and then maybe some curtains, so to kind of like isolate it, kind of like a actual hospital ward. And then that will allow main access here, and then into the cafeteria, which we do need to actually plan out entrances to. So say we have a table here. I don't want people walking immediately into a table, so let's do that. Yeah, we'll have an entrance on both ends, and then just kind of a big center area as well. We do want to get a throne room, because eventually we will be doing that. Perhaps we'll put that down here somewhere. And then, of course, a chapel, a nursery, and all those fun little things. So as our guys are going and doing things, one colonist is idle. Doc, how did you get yourself trapped in here, Doc? Okay, deconstruct that, Doc, so you don't get your ass stuck in there. Who is starving? Doc is starving. Doc, these plants are almost grown. Which isn't good. Is there any other survival meals anywhere? Sometimes there's like a few extra like little hidden ones. Okay, I guess we could hunt some animals. What animals are left on the map? So now I know it has been a little bit. There are quite a few. We could hunt all the squirrels. So let's hunt all of our squirrels. Rats. Hares. Guinea pigs. Raccoons. Tortoise. Red fox. Turkey. Maybe not the red fox. It is a predator. All these boars we can hunt. And then the doe we can hunt. The alpacas I believe we can milk. So I don't want to... The yaks. The yaks we can, I believe, tame and breed and get them to make milk and then more things. Let's go ahead and hunt all these deer as well. These deer are actually pretty good. I guess there's plenty of things for us to go and hunt. Did we assign somebody to hunt? Yes, we did. So let's actually turn your hunting up then. Let's go ahead. Your hunting is going to be just as important as cooking, so I'm okay with that. We do have a few meals, not a lot. Storage here could be a little bit better. Oh, and we do finally have a fueled stove, so let's go ahead and add this. Let's just cook simple meals. Let's do until we have, 10. 10 is fine. For 3 people, let's do 15. And they'll just go ahead and grab whatever we need, and they'll do it until the next. And we are getting rice, so I'm not too concerned. Actually, you know what? Then if we have rice coming in, I'm going to put you at 4. Like, very low priority for hunting then right now, because we did just get food. And of course, Chef will make us some vegetarian meals, which is good. We do need to expand storage, so let me go ahead and then order, or zone rather, build a roof. Build a roof over all of this, please. Awesome. Build a roof over this, Pretty much, can I build a roof over timber shrimp? Oh, well, that's fine. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and build a roof over all of that as well. Just help kind of cover some things, and then we will start to get some stuff built in here. Because what I don't want is, yes, we can build shelving to help with our storage problem right now. Let me actually see, how costly is a shelf? Do we have to research them? Furniture, shelf. Let me just search it too. Shelf, dresser, creation, bench, shelf. Okay, those aren't furniture. Oh, I am literally just blind. Awesome. So you can either make wooden shelves, you can also make steel shelves, you can also make silver shelves. I believe all it does is change the durability. I don't believe there's a difference in how much it holds. So a single shelf, or well, a small shelf, holds a small triple stack shelf that holds 3 times as much as empty ground. A triple stack shelf holds 3 times as much as empty ground, right? So single shelf basically holds 3. A wooden shelf holds 9. If that makes sense, right? So a triple stack holds 3 times as much as the empty ground, so you get 3 shelving units versus just this only gives you 1 shelving unit. So you get 1 thing here, you get 9 things here basically. And the double is actually pretty useful. And then items inside will never deteriorate and don't affect the beauty of their surroundings, basically. And then, yes, you can't hold chunks, buildings, plants, and large corpse, but you can hold things like wood, you can hold weapons. So we'll just go ahead and put 2 of them. Dock. Prioritize working on these, please. I know we do have a lot of wood. Where is Doc, actually? Oh, Doc's right here. Yeah, so things are basically going to be able to move. And then, Chef, once you're done, I want you to equip wood. Then prioritize hauling some wood. That should stack a bunch of things together, which is good. We're gathering rice. We do need to build this up, so let me go ahead and queue some mining orders up then. Go ahead and mine all this out. Mine this out. Mine our butchery. Let's start on a basic section of the canteen. Something like that. That looks pretty good for priority. Hey, okay. So here's the quest to basically start down the royalty things. So the Fallen Imperium is calling from nearby. Her guards were killed in an ambush, but she has escaped. A man-hunting rat, which is basically a rat with rabies. And they want us to pick her up at New Roma. Or, well, to keep her safe. Eventually, she will be picked up in a shuttle. She will bestow us some honor. So let's accept. And then who do we want to be our person? I'm going to say let's have Chef be our person. So Chef will be our eventual, like, super leader. And, of course, this person will join, which is fine. We do need to make sure they have a bed. But remember, we have that medical bed. I'll just convert it to non-medical. And so that's good. And so she's going to probably die. You went through the bad area. You are dumb. You deserve to die. That is your fault, bud. Go over here. Can I recruit you, actually? Yes. Why are you sleeping in a cave? You're also equally dumb. Yes, we'll be fine, because the man-hunting rat's gonna have to go through all these traps. And, yeah, I'm not worried about it at all. So, that worked out incredibly well. Okay. So yeah, so now we're gonna, as you can see, a bunch of things are able to get stored. Oh, shuttle arrived, so let's jump to that location. So, James, get in the shuttle. Awesome. And there's a party! Doc is throwing a party. Everyone who goes will gain recreation, social energy, and a lasting positive mood boost. Awesome. Alright, and then the rat should also be dead, so I don't have to worry about that either. So, that's a few things done. As you can see, a bunch of things just finished, I was going to say. We have a bunch of modifiers, but a bunch of them will finish. Alright, so we've successfully completed that. The chef's Yauman ceremony, right? So what a Yauman is basically the first step in the royalty DLC and going down and working with that. And that's what the Fallen Empire, Fallen Imperium in this case is what their name is. That is part of the DLC and part of the quest line, right? And so Yauman is the first step in that, and they'll eventually get some psychic links and some abilities. And so this is the ceremony we need, and in order to do it, we need a, I believe, basically we send them there, right? It's ready. The tower. Yeah, we need a throne room, basically. And right now we don't have one. So we're going to sit on this. Luckily, there is no expiration for it. So we don't have to immediately drop everything we're doing, build a throne room, and all those fun things. However, if we want to continue this quest line, we need to do this. So the sooner you do it, the better. However, right now, I am not prepared to do this. That's fine. Now, of course, if you want, you can go ahead and dig out a big area or just build one and go ahead and complete it. And the requirements aren't massive, so you can definitely get it done pretty quickly. And it tells us, hey, we've gained a title, which is good. And so now we see we have loaded food when we need batteries while we're researching. And Christian was researching. Maybe not. Oh, it's the party, right? Are your wounds bad? No, you've tended to them. That's good. I do want to get some of this mining done. So everybody, you're going on priority 1 mining. You are staying on growth and plant cut. I'm actually going to turn you to 2 for that. Except you're a better miner, huh? Oh no, you're not the good miner. And then that should be fine. Yeah. Okay. And so, because I am mining these things out, it's going to remove plans. For that. And then same thing here. Cool. In zone. Stockpile. Storage. No food. Awesome. And now let's go here. Let's go structure. And we'll do wood for now until we at least get more like bricks and stuff. We'll do something like that as well. Awesome. So we do need to plan where our airlock here goes. This is 12. Doesn't really matter where we put the airlock. I'm going to put it at this end. Let's go ahead and just cancel that. Let's go ahead and architect door. And then let's go ahead and get some temperature. So let's go ahead and get some cooler. Something like this. We'll just do 2 coolers like that. That should be plenty. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cancel. Boop, boop. I'm going to put the coolers in the middle, like that. Again, not that it matters. You can put them on any section of the wall. Then let's go ahead and grab power conduit. I think for now we'll just route it like this, in all honesty. Doesn't need to be directly here. It can be a little bit of a distance, because as you can see with our heater, there's kind of this invisible little wire. Right, so basically think of it when you plug something into the outlet, that's basically what's happening here, is it's plugging it into our primary conduit. Okay. So, and then let's go, of course, orders, zone, stockpile. Let's go there. And this one, storage, I don't want to, so let's go ahead and clear all. I want to allow food. I just want to allow raw food. Then I want to allow corpses. But I don't want to allow mechanoid. And then for animal, no insect. Because if you allow insect here, they'll start butchering the insect. And no human-like? What the hell is human-like? Yeah, no human-like either. Just normal animal corpses. Because otherwise what happens if you put the insects, they'll start butchering it. You can, of course, turn that off either at your butchering station, I believe, and then or over here by just not having it available. They will prioritize other animal sources first. Oh no, Doc has been hit by a trap. Again. Doc, are you bleeding? Yes, you are. Please do. Yeah, who is also a doctor? Please somebody heal Doc. I really don't want Doc bleeding out on me. How major is this? Prioritize feeding? Oh, prioritize tending. Oh, you were. Okay. Look, we still have plenty, yeah. Medical emergency is on Doc. That is getting patched up. Awesome. That is one problem with the traps, is they will force their way in. So one thing we can actually go ahead and do to prevent this is go to structure, doors, and actually put a door here and here. We'll actually just do that. So what this does is this will act as an airlock. So instead of going all the way up, all the way through the traps, and each one has a chance of going off on them. And so what will happen is instead they'll prioritize going through these doors over going through all of the traps. And you can also set it through zoning as well. And fun thing, so raiders are going to see this is harder to get through than just going through the traps, because the way the pathing works is, so some pathers are going to just go straight through your walls. They're not going to path, oh, this is hard, let me go this way because it's open. They're just going to, they're what are known as sappers. So they're going to try to blow up your walls and go through them versus going through any choke points like this. Although they will still prioritize this choke point over, say, trying to go through the mountain, because this is very thick. It's stone. It's going to, they don't prioritize this. They prioritize this. So, and then eventually we'll build our choke point in this area, and we'll put turrets and all sorts of stuff, and we'll probably make this a maze in and of itself, kind of zigzagging back up as well, increasing the likelihood that we'll succeed. And as you can see with these storage, look how much we can put on just a tiny little area. Shelving is amazing. And so this area is going to be well more than what we need. We also have strawberries, which strawberries they will be able to eat directly. So because they're a berry, they are okay with eating it directly. What the hell, Doc? Oh my god. Somebody rescue this man. Okay, and then Chef, can you prioritize working on this door? Because I am not going to keep rescuing this man. Doc is going to ironically, Doc, the supposed doctor, actually, is Doc even a doctor? He's got a burning passion for medical. Who's been healing him now? And it's fine. But this man is gonna die if he keeps getting this shit. He has pain is severe. He has very low consciousness. He basically is useless to me if he keeps having this shit happen, though. We do have meat, though, and it's just gonna spoil if we don't get actual cooling. It's unfortunate, but I think for now, actually, let me turn off hunting. Just so that way we don't inadvertently keep hunting things and then just getting the meat to spoil, because really it's better for them to just stay alive and not hunt, because the meat is staying on the animal, right? And so it's not spoiling. Kind of like in real life. Yeah, Chef is not a miner, that is for sure. He's not amazing. What actually is his stat? Chef, bio, Yeah, that's, do I have Chef assigned to mining? I do. Oof. If nothing else, mine. Yeah, Chef's mining skill is gonna basically be 0 for a very long time. It will eventually get up there, but it's not his forte. Honestly, it's only mine if you literally have nothing else to do is what I basically want from him. Like, I want mining to get done. That's why it's a priority 1 for him. But otherwise, Doc would do the mining, who actually has the skills for it. That's unfortunate. Let's allow the buck to be moved, please? Maybe? I don't know. Buck's no longer incapable of moving. Oh, let's go ahead and, where's shelves? We're gonna actually get some shelves put in. I believe we don't need... Yeah, so we'll do something like that for now. A wild woman wanders in. Jump to location. A wild woman has wandered in. Yeah, we're getting a lot of these wild people. And there's a fire. So fire, fun fact, they will put it out if it's in our home. Luckily, they identify this as our home. Let me just double check our zone. Technically, yeah, no. I do want this whole area to be zoned off as our home. The reason being is because if there is a fire, they will put it out if it is in the home territory. Right. They do have a small chance of actually hurting themselves while putting it out because they're basically throwing their bodies at it, which isn't great, but they should be able to get it under control. Yeah, there's 2 of them now. One of them can get it under control, but it's hard. Usually 2 can almost certainly get it under control, at least if they catch it early enough, right? If they wait too long, it could potentially boil over to something more problematic. Okay, Doc should now prioritize this entrance over all the traps, which is what we want. Let's also go ahead and build the structure on that wall and that wall, just so, again, enemies don't go, oh, hey, let me up, exit. I want them to go through there as many traps as possible. Is anybody injured? I do want to be mindful of that now. Everybody's fine. Whenever you are done, can we prioritize working on these walls, please? And then, who has good construction? You have a 4, you have a 7, so let's work on that, please. Just so, I want to get the cooler going, just so that our rice and stuff doesn't go bad. So we can actually start storing it. Because right now what's happening is we're eating it almost as quickly as it's coming in, but some of it, like the meat and stuff here, are not great. I also want to just prevent raw food from being stored in this area for now. I mean, eventually the storage area is not going to exist here, but for now, I would like it to not be here. I think what we'll do is, because eventually bedrooms will exist here. Yeah, I see a bunch of stuff rotting away. Because eventually bedrooms are going to be here, right? The wall is going to be here. There's not really... We might be able to sneak some batteries in here. Like a weird kind of battery closet type thing. We'll see. We'll see what we can stick in that area. It doesn't really matter. It's just... One thing to note, though, is with batteries, they do have a chance to explode occasionally. And so we might not necessarily want them in between a bedroom and the freezer, kind of important areas. We might put them off somewhere over here, perhaps. Oh yeah, one thing to note, though, is these wild people will wander into your colony and just eat your fucking food. Like, they'll eat these berries, they'll eat the wild food, and if we harvest any and leave it out in the field, they'll just fucking eat it. Like, little gremlins. It's like they're part of the colony, but they don't provide any fucking work. It's annoying. Alright, let's get these coolers down. 32? Let's get it down to 30. The reason we want to get it... not quite that negative. The reason we want to get it down to 30... about 30 Actually, I want to get it a little bit cooler than 30. It will require a little bit more power, but the reason we want to get it down is so 32 is freezing, if we're in Fahrenheit. So 33 is refrigerated, 32 is freezing, and then 31, which is below freezing, is like the ideal area. Is because if it's frozen, it does not expire. If it's refrigerated, it's like much slower expiration. So just kind of a helpful thing there. Okay, so again, let's continue on with working on these wood walls, please. And then dock as well. Continue on these. Hopefully we have enough steel. I'm not sure, actually. Oh, no, we should have plenty. Oh, yeah, we have 354, and there's actually a bunch, a bunch over here we can actually mine, which is good. Okay, let's go ahead and expand the zone. Who is... Okay, Doc, what are you doing? You're working on your stuff. Prioritize that, please. Prioritize that. So, yeah, I want because right now this expires in deteriorating unroofed outdoors, 6 per day. That's basically what it's deteriorating at. Awesome. Just gonna need a roof over this whole area if I can. Soon these things will start functioning, right? Right? Okay, so it should have canceled that. Yep, 39 days. So it's not refrigerated, but luckily it's... rice takes a while. Even potatoes take a while to deteriorate. So we are good in that regard. Awesome. Doc is fully healed. Hey, Doc, can you go ahead and work on that, please? That'd be good. Ironically, Chef is not doing a whole lot of chefing. They can't get over here now, by the way, because they have now built it, which is good. I don't want them to move over here, right? I want them to prioritize mining this and kind of the bedrooms, and eventually then I'll have them start mining towards the workshop. Actually, we can technically queue it up, right? Because they have to mine everything else before they get over here. They have to mine all of this before they can even get over here, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Because, again, as they mine, they'll get a little bit faster and a little bit faster and a little bit faster. So it's going to remove my plans for there, because we have queued up the mines. Same thing there. So anywhere I've queued up mining, I want to just remove the plan. Or, as you can see, it will show up for us. Awesome. Huh? Oh, we can assign somebody. Oh, and I just noticed it is that time. So let me finish this thought, and then we'll go ahead and end the episode. Rector role unfilled. I will just leave you guys with that. No rector. Make that. You know, do with that as you guys please. But we'll discuss that topic in the next episode. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe on the episode. If you guys haven't already, go check out some of the other series we've been doing here on YouTube. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.